tax you on that. How would you explain it? You have the right to live. Let me try and word it in the way that it should be worded without me sounding like a wally. So basically you're registering, you're submitting yourself. Everything is consent. And if you actually like read the small print, it's like income tax is voluntary. But people don't realize that, because of the fear, if you realize, like, you Americans have been bashed over the head for how many years that there's two certainties in life, death and taxes, that's imprinted in your brain. So, you would never question that taxes, are they really lawful? Because as I say, you guys have, that's a major saying, I believe, that you guys have had drilled into you. But you have the right to work and live in. Over in this is going to sound crazy, but I think it was in 1913, say, for America, when you had the Federal Reserve come in. If you understand, these banks are private entities for profit. So, what's the people are the collateral for the debt. So any people think that, your income runs the country. No, the duty you pay on the things you buy is the pot to run the country. I believe it's a very, very high percentage of your income taxes. All that does is go to pay the interest on the debt, which is a scam anyway, because it's a debt-based system. But this call is recorded, I think. No, it's not. Cool. So it's just such a crazy system, and I don't want to keep going down these paths. But
well, there's a bunch of new speakers. I feel like I took over Wheezy's space, but I'll add in the way you called it. It's like a debt-driven system. I'll say two things about that. One, as it relates to the Federal Reserve here in the U.S., I call that the unofficial fourth branch of government. So here in the U.S., we got the three branches. We've got the executive, the legislative, and the judicial. But there is, and it's a quasi governmental fourth branch. It is that Federal Reserve, and it is not, it's not hyperbolic. It is not some conspiracy theory. Read the Constitution. It is what it is. There is a government. There's a branch of government who is in control of the minting of the money, and so I'll just say, well, gee, that cannot be delegated, and yet we've got this delegation to a private entity, exactly as Kinsey said. It is the weirdest thing in the world. So yeah, I just call that the Federal Reserve, that quasi fourth branch of government. And I guess I'll just kind of leave it at that. There was one other thing, but you've got me laughing so hard just because it's like see eye to eye, but even more so with Kale. It's like, man, again, like, you guys are the most like-minded people. I can't believe, like, to meet one of you, much less two of you, and like with such different backgrounds. Like, I'm sure, I don't know that much, but I can only imagine, and so it's amazing.
And I've last thing, obviously, and I fully appreciate that. Obviously, because of your profession, you're limited to what you can say and what you. So I always respect that with you, and I appreciate what you say, because you do put your toes out there, man, and I much appreciate that with you.
So much love in here. What's going on?
Dr. F.
Dr. F is in the house with his new song.
No, the feel-good doctor, Dr. Domain. Welcome to the party, good sir.
Thank you so much. Today is one of my biggest days because I got my own Dr. F song, and I'm a little bit proud of it because,
Congrats.
You all know I'm not here for making jokes. I'm here for getting a billionaire. Yeah, we all know I'm only honest. But billionaire with respect, yeah. That's the most important thing. So, yeah, gladful to be here again, my lovely Wheezy 0095 and so on. Yeah, man, I'm so excited every day. Yeah, I'm not excited in the morning to go to my real life company. I'm not excited to, I don't know, see my wife again. I'm only excited to get in here, but don't tell her. Yeah, sorry for that. But this is the one and only stuff in here. Yeah, and I hope you all go to your schedule right now, because 008 will have a space in this night, and we all have to go there. Yeah, because this will be the newest news of everything. And this is the most important stuff, what's going on right now at ENS, yeah, in my opinion.
Dr.
I'm
F, make sure your wife didn't hear you say
of
that.
course. I hope you don't tell her. Yeah.
I have to bribe you now. Like, how much is for me not to tell her? Come on.
It's I'm not buyable. Yeah, you can do what you want, but it's like don't fuck with a fucker. Yeah, it's only like that. Yeah.
And this is the German soul for you guys.
I'm only kidding. Yeah. Yeah, I'm standing here at my real life company and I have to go back again. Please remember the space in this evening with 008. He already announced it in Twitter, I think. And be nice to me because maybe I will be the co host there. So, yeah, everything is set from my side.
Dr. F, you've got a business card then? You got the B card? Did you send me one?
You know
Yeah,
it.
of course I will. Yeah, you all guys will be the first who will got my card. Yeah, I was speaking to 008 about it, but my card is ready. I only have to get time to send it to everywhere. Yeah,
Yo, send me one, bro, too.
of course, lovely mans. Of
Me
course.
too.
Yeah, you wanted to go to my wife. Yeah, I'm like an elephant. I will never forget this. Yeah, I have to take a look. Yeah. Because I have only like 200 Matic, I don't know where to waste it. No, I'm only kidding, my lovely girl. You will be one of the first. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell your wife then.
Creating the most anonymous chat form you have ever seen. Yeah, and trust me, he's the one and only guy for it. Yeah, and he will do it in like before Christmas. Yeah, it will be your personal Christmas present.
What? I couldn't hear you. I think I got rugged.
This Christmas.
Yo, are we rugged? What happened?
Oh, I thought I'm getting rugged.
Oh yeah, nah, Dr. F got rugged.
Oh, damn.
Gotta dig the doctor's vibe though, right? He's the feel good doctor for sure.
I love this dude.
I don't know though. Until he gets his .eth, I just don't think he's a real person. I mean,
Oh,
I might start calling him Dr. Feff with a lisp right now, and until he changes it to something legit. But Dr. Feff, yeah.
so
180.
I actually have an update on that. So Dr. F was interested in three different, two numbers and then three letter. And I don't know why, but he put me on the mission. So I found the owners of all three of them. And it looks like he's in negotiations with one of them. And I think if he gets it, he'll throw it up on the name. But I really want him to get that Dr. F.E. That would be like the grail for him. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. His numbers are legit. He said them publicly, so everybody probably knows. But I just don't want to say them without him hearing and him doing it.
Oh, nice. And 184. I'm kind of jealous from you, man. Today and yesterday, every time you unmute yourself, I can hear that you're sitting in a pool, bro. Am I right?
Yeah, you are right now. It's not
Yeah.
bad. But I tell you what, look, I shouldn't be complaining about this, but I've been away from home for maybe 3.5 months, and I am exhausted. I cannot wait to get back home. So I may be in a pool, but I'm not home. So you're in the best place you can be.
I'd rather be in a pool, to be honest. Yeah. Also, I need to register some new stuff. I'm itching. Who else thinks he's addicted to registering domains? Raise your hand, guys. Raise your hands. The people down under, I can't see your hands. Are you addicted to registering domains or not? Okay, 184, Kenzie, 0095, good. I think I'm gonna build a ENS rehab and make money from all of you because you all need it. Also, a Twitter rehab because every ENS junkie. Oh my god! If anyone registers this, I swear,
I'm on it. I'm on it. No, I'm only
I,
joking. But yeah, quickly do it now. Do it now.
I swear, I'm gonna be so pissed with you. Oh my god, it's taken.
I was gonna say, well, the blockchain don't lie, so you'd know which scumbag done it in this group if it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stalk you like I stalked my ex. Anyways, so yeah, and I'm gonna open a Twitter rehab as well because every ENS junkie is a Twitter junkie.
But we're, there's a say, but we're all here learning, which is, it's not like we're wasting our time watching bloody brain gravy on TV, is it? Everyone here is learning and involved and, bettering themselves. So, it's not a bad thing, is it?
Kenzie, what'd you call it? Brain gravy?
Yeah. Just as I say, I see my missus sometimes watching TV and she's like hypnotized, man, just being fed brain gravy. It's nonsense shit, man.
That's what's up. I don't have TV. I'm not into that sort of thing. That's hilarious, though.
Listen, when my 4-year-old was born, like a couple of weeks before, I deliberately broke the TV, and so my daughter didn't have TV for over 2.5 years, and then her parents died, and she was like, Mrs. a bit of a hoarder, and she was like, oh, I can't let their TV go. They only bought it a year ago, and then slowly but surely a TV come in the house, and I just don't. And as I say, you see the change in your children if there's a TV in front of them, man, definitely.
Hell yeah, man. I watched zero TV. The only thing I've watched recently is like some Keeping Up with the Kardashians. If you're into that.
I mean, listen. I mean, I sometimes will put on Sky News on my phone on YouTube just to see what they want us to, what agenda they're basically pushing forward. As I say, that's my way of keeping informed of what they're up to, basically, and what way they're heading us down.
Yeah, and it's like whatever we're hearing, it's like, okay, I can't imagine what's actually happening, because if we're hearing this, then damn.
Yeah, I mean, you can normally tell. I mean, like just take the whole Russia thing, for example. I mean, the fact that this is my experience, every single betting site has basically, you cannot bet on a Russian football game. Example, the way that it's like they're trying to, like, I know they've been plastering Russia as the enemy. Obviously, they need an enemy, obviously, for whatever their agenda is. But it's just like they've kind of like made it like this country doesn't exist, and any time it does exist is when they're bad, and we have to take action. It's just anyway, come on, just sickening, man. But I was saying that I don't know if any of you, I know I've said this before in a few groups, and probably some of you have heard it, but I don't know if you guys have seen the film The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke, where they're on stage looking like mad enemies and beating the shit out of each other, and afterwards, like, the best of mates, and you come around the house and how's the kids and all that. I believe, as I say, this is just, everything in front of us is just completely staged, and I believe they're all in each other's little club, and but then again, you just see the money and advertising that has gone into this sort of indoctrination of where listen, again, because some things you'll say will offend people because they're still in that system where you know, everything's been swallowed, and you know, how dare you say that? But you know, if people actually took the time, got off the TV, and actually done their own research into, you know, because these are rare lives, you know, we're talking about, and you know, anything I've said, you can actually do research, and you know, you ain't going to get the research from Google, or you know, the mainstream media is going to tell you, you know, what I'm saying. But if you actually look at the laws, look at what's written down, the information is there for everyone. But you know, with you know, everyone's too busy. What's that?
I totally agree with you, but I binge news. I love watching the news, and it's like whatever I'm watching, my brain is analyzing the total opposite. You know what I mean? So if
I'm
they
with
say
you there,
I,
actually.
yeah,
I
if they
love watching the news because it's quite a good comedy, in my opinion.
Yeah, me too. And you should see the people in power in my country. They are legit hilarious. I mean, no stand-up comedian can do the shit they do, you know? So this is why like we don't have a lot of stand-up comedians here because the people in power here they are the stand-up comedy. And I legit wait for the parliament sessions and stuff like that to just have a laugh, make some popcorn and stuff like that.
Yeah, but justified sanctions or no?
For my country, no, there's nothing called justified sanctions. Each country can take care of its own business. Like, even if my government is literally shitting on us, it's my government. There is no reason for any other country to interfere in whatever is happening, you know what I mean? That's just my take on this, man, to be
You know,
honest.
you got to remember, all powers that have control over its people, they rely on one thing, and this one thing gives them strength, and it's the people's willful obedience. That's it. You know, that's just what it's how it's always been. And whether they use it, you know, by threat of violence, or basically they you know, the education system, you know, deliberate drugs that basically, you know, sort of kill your brain cells so you can't, you know, I think, you know, the number one thing to do, if you think about it, was to remove critical thought from the human mind. You know, as I say, that you go to these schools, it's a case of, you know, at the end of the time at school, it's an exam. And what's the exam? It's just basically how well did you memorize this information to respond to the answers that they're asking, you know, but where is the critical thought in people? People don't think for themselves. You know, and I know people in here are smart and they do, but I'm just saying, but you know, when you actually look at the masses of people out there, you know, they're just sort of, I don't know, well, they call us feeders or eaters or whatever, but you know, it's just, come on, people, think for yourself, man.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
always hated the testing aspect